Write a story based on the following. You have let me down for the last time, he roared. You have let me down for the last time, he roared. I swallowed, looked at my father's eyes and saw the rage in them. I could understand his anger and had expected it. I realized also that I deserved the scolding that I got. I was sorry, I had not meant to let him or my mother down, it had just happened. It had all begun 3 months ago. I was on my way back from school when I met Robert. Robert was an old boy of my school. He had dropped out of school the previous year because he had just lost interest in studying. His father had been dead since Robert was a boy and his mother was at work. Robert did not feel like going to school. What happened after he had left school was that Robert kept befriending boys from our school and inviting them to join his football team. I enjoyed football and joined in. It seemed quite all right for all of us actually, because the games were played only after school. The only problem that this caused was that I could not account for my coming home late almost every day. My father had always taken my word, so I had no trouble convincing him that what kept me in school was extra classes. My mother too trusted me, so no questions were asked. In fact, everyone was in sympathy that I had to work so hard in school and stay at school for practically the whole day. At first I felt bad cheating on my parents, but after doing it a few times I did not feel guilty anymore and so enjoyed those escapades. Things came to a head when my marks took a plunge. My father was upset. The next day after I presented my report book to my father, I was called to report at the principal's office after class. A cold feeling gripped me when I saw my father standing there looking very glum. The cat was out of the bag. He had come to ask why I had done so badly. At the principal's office, the fact that there had been no extra classes after school came to light. Having been caught, I made a confession. My father said nothing all the way home. It was only upon reaching home that he stood me in the middle of the hall and in the presence of my mother, told me whatever was in his mind. I felt miserable and throughout the entire session stood there with bowed head. There was nothing I could say to either of them. Deep within me I blamed no one but myself. I realized that they were right, I had let them down and very badly. I made a few resolutions.